If I'm working to find all of the factors of a specific number, I always want to start with a T-chart. First of all, I know that 1 is always a factor of every number, so I don't need to line up my tiles or my grid paper for that one because I know that 1 times a number will always equal that number. When I think about my next factor, 2, will 2 be a factor of 36? I know the answer is yes because I know that 36 is an even number because it has a 6 in the ones place. But I don't know 2 times what is 36. So I have 2 choices here. I could use tiles. I could use multiplication that I already know, or I could use grid paper. So let's see what tiles would look like. What I would want to do is to take my tiles and line them up in a 2 by something array. And it takes a little while to build this virtually, but eventually you would get them all placed together. I'm having trouble doing that for some reason. There it goes. I'm putting them all in a row 2 by until I use all of them up. And it should make a complete array in order to go 2 by something equals 36. The other option I could do is I know that if one dimension has to be 2, I can build it from there. So I would start with a 2 by 10 array. Let's see if this is 2 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that a 2 by 10 array is going to be 20. I know that if I'm trying to get to 36, 20 plus 16 is 36. And I know that that's 2 by 8. So I'm going to add on a 2 by 8 array here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more 2 by 8. So this ended up being a 2 by 10 and a 2 by 8, which is a total of 18, a 2 by 18 array. Okay? And again, I could have also done that with my tiles. The other option would be to start with what you know. Like I said, I could start with 2 times 12. I know that that's 24. How much more do I need to get to 36? 12, right? I know that 2 times 6, equals 12. So here I see that I multiplied 2 times 18 to equal 36. Okay, now the next job I would need to do, I would need to try 3. If I'm not sure if 3 is a factor of 36, again, I could use tiles, I could use grid paper, I could also use multiplication facts like I did here. So let's use grid paper because virtually I think it's a little easier with a large number like this. I know that 3 times 10 is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 times 10 is 30. I need 6 more to get to 36, which I know is a 3 by 2 array. So here I had 10 and 2, which is 3 by 12. Okay? I can continue on with 4. 4 times 9 might be a fact that you already know. Otherwise, one thing I can do is I could take this array here and split it in half. Okay, so if I think about splitting this in half and moving this array on top of this one, which again can be done easier with tiles or real grid paper where you could actually cut it and move it, I can see here that I'm going to basically take this 18, chop it in half like I just showed you here, move this section, plop it on top, and I know that that would then be 9 instead of 18, a 4 by 9 array. And then finally, 6. I know 5 won't work because multiples of 5 all end in 5 or 0, and 36 has a 6 in the ones place. But then I could try 6 as my next factor. Same thing with this. I could take this and cut it in half. Okay. I did have a 3 by 12, and I can literally take this 12 here, cut it in half to have 6. Okay. So I know that 6 by 6 is also a factor pair for 36.